Welcome back to The Paper Pursuer. I'm going to get started on the show notes for episode 1185 of the Dan Bongino Show. And they've titled the show, Another Disastrous Night for the Hapless Dems. I'll get started. The first article is on the Daily Caller. It's titled, Ex-DOJ Official Named in FISA Abuse Report, Signs Petition Calling on William Barr to Resign. It's by Chuck Ross, and it's February 17, 2020. A former Justice Department official who is discussed throughout the Inspector General's report on FISA abuse added his name Monday to a petition calling on William Barr to resign as Attorney General. David Loffman, who served as chief of the Justice Department's Counterintelligence and Export Control Section through 2018, said Monday that he joined more than 2,000 former Justice Department employees who signed the petition, which was started by the anti-Trump activist group Protect Democracy. Proud to join over 2,000 of my fellow Justice Department alumni in expressing our alarm over recent actions by Attorney General Barr and the vital importance of protecting the rule of law and the impartial, nonpartisan administration of justice, wrote Loffman. The petition blasted Barr intervening in federal prosecutors' recommendation that the Trump confidant serve between 87 months and 108 months in prison for obstructing a congressional investigation and witness tampering. Barr said Thursday that he thought Stone deserves prison time, but that the initial recommendation was very excessive. Loffman, who appears frequently on MSNBC and CNN, often to criticize the Trump administration, played a key role in both the Hillary Clinton email investigation and the Trump-Russia probe. He conducted interviews alongside disgraced former FBI agent Peter Strzok during the Clinton email investigation. Loffman and Strzok interviewed Clinton herself in July 2, 2016. They also conducted interviews with Clinton aides Huma Abedin and Cheryl Mills, in which the pair appear to have made inconsistent statements about their knowledge of Clinton's private email server. The Justice Department Inspector General's report on FISA abuse said Loffman helped arrange a key meeting for FBI and Justice Department officials that would raise significant concerns about the reliability of Christopher Steele, the former British spy whose dossier the FBI used to obtain Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, the FISA, warrants against Carter Page. The Inspector General's report said Loffman arranged a meeting in January 2017 for Steele's main source for information in the dossier. Loffman sat in on part of the interview. Steele's source disputed much of what was attributed to him in the dossier. The source, who has not been identified, told FBI agents and DOJ officials that Steele embellished or misrepresented information in the dossier that suggested a conspiracy between the Trump campaign and Russian government, according to the Inspector General report. The Inspector General report blasted the FBI and Justice Department for failing to disclose the potentially derogatory information on Steele to the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Court. The Justice Department deemed the two FISA warrants that were authorized following that meeting to be invalid, largely because of the failure to disclose the information from Steele's source. It is unclear what Loffman knew about what Steele's source said in the meeting. He is not accused of wrongdoing in the report. Loffman also told the Inspector General that he never saw the FBI summary of the interview and that he did not know enough about the dossier to know whether Steele's source contradicted the document. So on this video, I'm going to add one more article. It also references the DOJ. Also on the Daily Caller. I'm going to get started on this one. It's titled DOJ Lawyer Who Interviewed Hillary Finds Way into Ford Case by Saagar Enjeti, October 5th, 2018. Quite an old one then. A former DOJ lawyer who interviewed Hillary Clinton during the investigation into her private email server is now representing a key figure involved in Dr. Christine Blasey Ford's accusation against Judge Brett Kavanaugh. David Loffman, representing Monica McLean, interviewed Clinton alongside controversial former FBI agent Peter Strzok during the 2016 presidential election. McLean is a close friend of Ford and former FBI agent who is alleged to have pressured Leyland Kaiser to change her statement to the FBI that she had no recollection of any assault of Kavanaugh on Ford. None of the people Ford alleges were present during an assault on her in the summer of 1982 can corroborate that any such party she claims took place. Ford brushed aside Kaiser's denial of her allegation, pointing to Kaiser's health problems during her testimony before the Senate Judiciary Committee. Kaiser told the FBI during a recent supplemental investigation into Ford's allegation that she felt pressured by McLean on Ford's behalf to change her statement. Loftman gave a statement on McLean's behalf, saying any notion or claim that Miss McLean pressured Leyland Kaiser to alter Miss Kaiser's account of what she recalled concerning the alleged incident between Dr. Ford and Brett Kavanaugh is absolutely false. McLean previously surfaced in this matter when Ford's former boyfriend alleged that she perjured herself when she testified that she had never helped anyone prepare for a polygraph exam. The former boyfriend wrote an anonymous letter to the Senate Judiciary Committee alleging that Ford helped McLean prepare for her polygraph exam when she was preparing to join the FBI. And here is a text, apparently, a tweet from Shannon Bream. Breaking Fox, John Roberts Fox obtains letter from Ford ex-boyfriend alleging, dated for 6 years, never told of sex assault. Ford coached friend on taking polygraph. Flew frequently without expressing any fear of flying, tight spaces, limited exit. Doesn't want to because involved. If you click on the link for this article, you'll be able to see and expand the letter in the text. And that text was back October 2nd, or 2018 tweet, that is. Thanks, guys, and I'm going to move on to the next couple of articles for the next video.